Alright, I did the pencil last night and the nail a little bit last night, but I want to try to do just the nail tonight and see if we can get this completely into the middle of my foot so you guys can just watch it go all the way in. And hopefully by the time I'm done stepping on it, the only thing left out, or the only thing, outside of my foot will be the flat part. That's my hope. So I'm going to try. Just going to use a little bit of pressure to start it. And then once I have the tip of it stuck into the middle of my foot, then I'm just going to hold it with the palm of my hand. And I'm going to use, like I did with the pencil, I'm just going to push my foot into it. And hopefully this goes all the way in so you guys can just watch. And you can see it. Hopefully I'll get it all the way up to the flat part. And then you'll see the entire nail stuck in the middle of my foot. So I'm going to push a little harder now. And push my foot in a little more. I'll push a little harder with the middle of my foot to see if I can get it to go in deeper. Just using the middle of my foot to step on it because I want it all the way into the middle of my foot so that you guys don't, so that you can just see the flat part sticking out. Hopefully everything else will be stuck in the middle of my foot because that's what I want. So I'm putting more pressure on the middle of my foot now to make it go deeper into the middle of my foot. I just want to keep pushing so I can have it all the way in the middle of my foot. If I can get it in a little further, and maybe I can just put my foot down on the ground and step on it. And then when I lift it back up, the only thing sticking out, the only thing that you'll see is the flat part of the nail because the rest of it will be in the middle of my foot. But like I really want to do it all the way in. I don't want anything to be stuck outside of my foot except for this part. This is what I want to be out. I want everything else in the middle of my foot. So let me try and see if I can push it in a little harder. I'm going to put more pressure on the middle of my foot now. I'm going to step. I'm going to push harder with my foot. Because I want it all the way in. I just want it to be completely in the middle of my foot though. So I'm going to pull it out a little bit and try pushing it in again, see if that'll help. Just slowly pulling it out. And I'm going to try pushing again. Just using the pressure on the middle of my foot. I'm not using my hand at all. I'm just holding it with my hand, but I'm using the middle of my foot. And I'm pushing harder and harder because I want to get it all the way into the middle of my foot. I'm just stepping on it now harder, putting more pressure on the middle of my foot, pushing down harder because I want to make it all the way into the middle of my foot. I want to have it completely in. I want this in all the way. I really want to have the nail completely into the middle of my foot. I just want to have it all the way in so that you guys don't see anything else. I just want you to see the flat part and that's it. I'm just going to keep trying to push. I want to do it again. Maybe I can get it deeper the next time. I'm going to pull it out a little bit. Now I'm going to do it again, but I'm going to do it like I did it before. I'm going to step on it so you guys watch. I'm stepping. I'm pushing harder. I'm pushing harder. I'm pushing harder. I'm pushing harder. I'm pushing harder with the middle of my foot. Like I said, I'm not using my hand. I'm just stepping on it with my foot because I want to make it all the way in. I want it to go completely into my foot. You can see how the middle of my foot is getting closer to my hand. That's because I'm putting more pressure on the nail to make it go deeper. I want to get it all the way in though. I really want this entire nail stuck in the middle of my foot. I'm sorry that it's a long video, but I really want to see it all the way into the middle of my foot. So I'm going to pull it out a little bit and try it again. Alright, here we go. Hopefully this time it'll go in all the way. Just continuing to use the pressure on the middle of my foot to make it go in. As far as I could get it tonight, but we'll try again tomorrow night. I'm going to see if I can get it all the way into the middle of my foot so you guys will see it completely in my foot. And then I'll just leave it in for a little bit. Thank you for watching.